I never get the microphone, you know. So
Because you're the drummer.
when I do.
Okay, so my name is Evot, and I'm the lead singer and playing guitar, also writing the songs of the band.
Yeah. My name is Chen. I'm the drummer of the band.
I'm Talia. I'm on the bass, and I like also to sing together and write some of the music, and yeah.
My name is Or and I'm the guitar player.
My name is Tom and I'm the synth and guitar player and singing.
So this is the start of your tour. And how does it feel to be back on the road again?
Great. Yeah, we're missing it.
Yeah.
Because this is the third time that we're here.
Yeah. If you think about your band, what feelings do you have? If you just think about your band members.
It's a really special group. It's making a really good place to create and perform and meet people. And I feel that I'm in the right place on the right time.
I'll say that I feel very lucky when I think of this band, except the fact that I love the music itself, the songs, the lyrics. I think Evot's a brilliant writer. And I sort of recently joined the band in comparison to others. So for me, it wasn't just about entering this band. It was also about getting to know all of these wonderful, wonderful ladies who somehow just became my greatest, dearest friends in a very short amount of time. So it's about that mixture of both getting to play music with them, but also getting to know them. And I really cherish this group of friends.
When did you join?
I joined a little over a year ago. Yeah. I never get the microphone, you know. So
Because you're the drummer.
when I do.
What do you think other people think about you as the band that isn't true at all?
That isn't true.
Yes, that isn't true.
There is a thing about the fact that we're females, queers, but maybe they think we're cute, but we're not.
What? I think we're cute. I think people scared of us.
They think
They scared of us.
we talk about
Why are they scared? What do you think? What do you mean?
I don't know, it's just the feeling I get. Like we're coming together and very loud and every place we come to, so
Honestly, but I get what you're saying and where it comes from. When females express themselves, it's always sort of something that the world looks at as, oh, they have attitude. If you have something to say, you have an attitude or a bit of rudeness, or, you know, it's like when somebody's calling a guy a boss, it has like a good connotation to it, thank you. But when you're referring to a woman as a boss, it's like the other word you would think of as bossy, or like you're bossy. You're not just the boss because you're in charge, but you're a bossy person. So I think it's kind of the same in the music industry.
Do you ever argue in the band?
No.
Never. If I take the microphone.
Of course we can argue and have like inside conflicts and things we're not agreed about. But I think that's also what is so special in this group. It's not just we argue and like yelling on each other and leave. We really like to talk to each other, really like very interested in like others' opinion and feelings and thoughts, and that's what makes it so special, I think.
Whenever I can think of an argument that could rise up in the band, it will usually be music related. Like, I disagree with this idea, or I think we should play this or that. It's never like throwing chairs at each other, but the kind of arguments I can comes to my mind is usually music related.
If it would happen that you have an argument, like personally, you just talk it out as well. And
Yeah, we must talk.
yeah.
We must talk it out because this is what saves us as a group. So we know how to deal with the conversations like that.
Yeah, I think music, it's about relationships. We work on energies, and the music full with these energies. So every day we will play the same song, it won't be the same way because we feel different. And if we have something between us, you can feel it in the music, I believe, because we play truth.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, many of your songs are about social issues, right? So, and the point of view from a woman. So how did you decide to use your voice in that way?
I think I'm not like, for me, I'm writing the song, I'm not decide about anything, trying to be super honest about what I feel and what I think, and just to write it down in the most authentic way that I, of course, can understand, and I know my group can understand, and after that, it's the world can understand that. So I think that's enough.
Staying with this kind of topic, what kind of music performers have strongly influenced you then as the band?
I think it's very mixed, like all our influence. We are open-minded to every music, but I think for me it's the Doors.
Why the Doors? How did you get to know the Doors?
The Doors when I was a child, so my mom just put it on a tape, and then I just hear the guitar. I'm a guitarist, and then what's that? It sounds so good. Oh my God, I want to know how you deal with that, and we deal with that, and the sound so warm and so talking with you. So this is for me, but for the band, I don't know. Let me know.
I mean, you can answer this question like for yourself, because you are the band, so everyone has their own influence, right?
Yeah.
All right, I guess Frank Zappa for the past years that really influenced my guitar playing and performing.
How did you get to know?
Really by accident, I think. Like on Spotify, really shuffle something, and I was like, whoa, okay, I have to listen to all of that.
Okay.
I should check out Frank Zappa, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you should.
I should.
Yeah. Frank Zappa is nice. I like it.
Anything classic. I'm lacking so bad.
I really like Jeff Buckley, and I really like Patti Smith, and a lot of Israeli musicians, and you can hear many sounds of Middle East and Arabic vibes, and a lot of mixing. So from Israel, also so many great musicians that I like.
Are we doing a round of...
Yeah, do it around.
Okay. As it for me, I can definitely say I grew up listening to mostly Israeli rock, which now I understand it's just rock that Israelis picked up from something else. So it's kind of like there's a weird gap between the music I listen to and the music I end up playing. So it has been a while since I've played rock and roll up until I joined this band. So every other project I play with, it's mostly hip hop, rap music, sort of grooves. I love funk, I love disco. So I think there's like a good mixture of those when I pick up my drumsticks and play with this band. So it means that for me, just like Talia said, my sound is a little bit different every time I come and play the drums.
First of all, I was a huge fan of Britney Spears as a child.
Safer.
Amazing.
Still. Free Britney. I think as a child I used to listen a lot to Israeli rock music because I was more into writing, and I was really like Hebrew and like to hear this language. And I was grew on like of course PJ Harvey, and I was and Placebo and rock bands, and I was very into it, like progressive rock as a teenager. I really loved Porcupine Tree and Yes and Genesis and bands like that. And today there is a huge amazing wave of rock bands. We really like Gila Band and Idols, and we're super influenced from them. And Warpaint, and I think generally I was always amazed by a group of people doing music together, like bands. It was always like a magic. Dream.
Thank you. We're gonna play this game now.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Nervous.
Me too.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I have 14 questions and you can pick. Okay, so who wants to start?
Okay, so start with 6.
In which situation could Yifat get really impatient when you are on tour?
It's not even like a single answer. It could be anything these days.
Why?
All of us except Evot is a smoker, so I think this could be one thing that's like we're on a break and Evot does not want this break. I don't know, it could be anything. Times, like, I know it makes a lot of sense. Let me put it another way, okay? Let me put this in another way. For example, I'll only take myself as an example. I am a late person. I'm just late.
Always.
Mostly, I'm just always late.
Too.
And this could flip. Our good friend here, she can flip over a late, which makes a lot of sense. But this is like the one example that comes to mind.
Put your hand down.
Okay. Physical touch.
Okay, I think the microphone
Physical
has to
touch,
go
for example.
else, please.
Don't touch me.
Should we ask about him? Huh?
Yeah.
What's your number? Go?
I'm gonna go with 12.
12. Yeah.
Oh.
What instrument is Hen interested about and would like to play it one day?
I think that I consider it as an instrument, so Ableton.
Okay, interesting.
You said that you will be really happy to write like new stuff, not really play, but to write, like
music?
Yeah,
Okay.
like music stuff and tafkidim,
Yeah.
like parts.
Right.
So I want to tell you that you're doing it already.
There is a single answer for this one. That is my dream instrument.
And then please answer, tell us.
It's the trombone.
Trombone.
That's my dream instrument.
Whoa.
That's my dream instrument.
Why in this and...
Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Because I think the trombone is the closest thing that, like, the closest instrument to be mimicking a singing voice. It has this insane range. You can play it as soft as possible, and you can get very loud with it, and I love the intensity of a trombone, that it's like all vibrating. I think it's a brilliant instrument. I wish I could play the trombone.
What is stopping you from learning it?
Life.
Honestly, that's a good question. I should think about that. I'm not sure. I guess I always thought brass instruments are just hard, difficult. I feel like my lungs couldn't take it up, but that's not true. That's probably not true.
Oh, yeah, you should try.
We'll see.
Next interview, we know if you made it.
To be continued.
Number.
I'm gonna take 13. It was my number when I was playing basketball.
Oh, I love it. So, what do you think is the best song of all time, Sotalia?
Wow. No.
Yeah, no. Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Of the teeth.
Big teeth. Yeah, big
I'm
teeth.
so sorry.
So you're right that this album is really a masterpiece for me, but I will pick Paul from this album if I have to pick one song. And Dream Brother of Jeff Buckley, which is like, but there are so many good songs. So
You want to pick a number?
Yeah, I'll take 3.
3. Shit. Okay. What advice did or receive one day in her life that stayed with her?
Wow, you know?
Spell it.
okay, or read a book called Pere, which is wild. And there a scene talking about you being in the sea, and you keep thinking thoughts, and then you don't see the sea. But if you just let go of the thoughts and look at the sea, so you're like there. And I think it was a big thing for you.
That's yeah.
That's amazing.
You see me?
That's
Wow.
Wow.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you still give this advice to others?
I think that after I read this book, I went all telling about it to everyone and just to each one of here.
I definitely have received that advice from her.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
So
That's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. So what about you?
I will pick 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. When Tom consumes music today, what does she pay special attention to?
So as Nofar, Tom, likes to say, she is a sound freak. She's obsessed with sound, with how things were recorded, what instrument and equipment they used. Girl's obsessed. This is my answer.
That's right.
Does anyone want to add anything to that?
What does music mean to you then?
Healing.
Healing.
Yeah. I think even sound, it's healing, because sound, it's everything. It's my voice, it's your voice, it's our space, atmosphere that we are into. And it really got in my consciousness when I'm just in the world. There is a lot of sounds and it says something, and it's really make me feel alive. So this is music for me. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so the last question for the group. What is the next big thing you are looking forward to this year?
yeah, we have a big tour on March in all of Europe and many festivals at the summer.
We're recording new songs these days and finding like a new sound of the band and connecting together more and more.
Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yes! Thank you for that.
We're a bit rusty, I gotta say. Want to see you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So much.